Howdy, folks. It's Johan, your favorite little ink blob, back at it today with another Murders at Karlov Manor draft, and oh, I'm tired. I have possibly made some poor life choices and ground a bunch of standard off of stream because, you know, I love streaming, but I'm weirdly committed to getting top 1200 this month, and just kind of jamming out to some music I think was the way to go. But we are currently sitting at 842, which we finished off last night around 3 a.m. Pacific time with 816. So feeling a bit optimistic that in the next 3 hours we will still be in the top 1200. Won't drop more than 350 ranks, hopefully. But we're not going to worry about that right now, because we've got a draft to do. So, let's hop on in and see if we can make something work, just like we did yesterday with that good old 7-1 with our green-white deck. Alrighty. Well, we start off with a pyrotechnic performer, which I think is very good for zodding folks out of nowhere. We do also get the Boros tapped land. Other cards in the pack that I think are good, not on my watch, I think ended up being quite fantastic yesterday. And Museum Night Watch, I still am a fairly big fan of. Crowd Control Warden, I've seen do work, but I think that Pyrotechnic Performer can just really get people out of nowhere, win some games. And worst case, it's a 2-mana 3/2, which is pretty fantastic, I think. Yeah, let's go with that one. Ugh. Have a lot more respect for this card after playing against it in a lot of matches yesterday, but I do not think it is a limited card. So, other cards we can go here. We could go green-red. Case of the Trampled Garden, I think, is pretty fantastic. Vengeful Creeper, I think, is respectable. Um, Case in certain decks, On the Job in certain decks. I really like Rakish Scoundrel. I'm not sure if I should. Person of Interest, I think, is also quite solid, but I think the green-red disguise deck can do some pretty nasty stuff with that performer. And I think Case is just pretty fantastic. Also, you can use it to buff the power of the Pyrotechnic Performer for when it flips face up. Pardon. And we pick up a fantastic little goat here. This is one that I have not played with as much as I probably should. But it's nice and aggressive. It's like a Raging Goblin, but with Menace that can transfer and no blocking, because why would you ever want to block in this format? Expedited Inheritance. Yeah, just turn everything into a Feldon, which is a very interesting proposition, just not, I think, what we're looking for. But yeah, I do like the Scapegoat. Convenient target. So suspect it, gets 1/1, and we can sort of be repeatable with it. But I think we can take a Dog Walker, and we might end up red-white. Cold Case Cracker, very good. But I think Dog Walker is strong enough to speculate on. Relive the Past, I don't think we are doing anything with, but that is a very late Market Watch Phantom, which leads me to think that white is probably open. I think we could also take an Offender at Large, but... Hedge Whisperer and Creeper are both pretty good. I'll take the Creeper. So we're kind of on the fence somewhere in Naya, but not sure where in Naya. And of course, we see no Naya cards, so maybe we're in the wrong lane. Rakish Scoundrel, perhaps? Time Stopper Sprite, also very good. Let's take the Crime Stopper spray. Maybe we end up in something like red-blue? No. But Chase is on, I think, is a pretty good combat trick. Illicit Masquerade, I tried out in the sealed, and it did do some work. It's usually very awkward. Okay. None of the stuff we were really looking for wheeled, but I suppose there wasn't a whole lot of other fantastic stuff in our first pack. This is a very awkward, I think we take the demand answers just to feel comfortable with red. Hotshot Investigators can make a clue and bounce. So I think we're not green, most likely. We could, yeah, we can fairly easily, you can even play Dog Walker off color, potentially. We might be able to find something for splashing. Okay. I think we'll take a benthic Criminologists. Don't love Fairy Snoop, so I will take a Due Diligence just in case we do get more white coming around. Yeesh. Officious Interrogation. So maybe we're Jeskai? We do get a Vengeful Tracker, a Makeshift Binding. Ugh. So there's a lot of good red in this pack. There's also some very good white. I think I want to take the Vengeful Tracker as just another fantastic 2-drop. And yeah, it's only opponents. Shadowy Backstreet. So it got red-handed, steal something. On the job, I am not sure we can commit to. Take the Automaton just for surveil value, and we know we can play it whatever we're doing. But also take the Rebel Belt Bragger. I think we are red. I don't think this is a fantastic card, but I think it can also just get some good work done. So I think I will grab that. I think we've got some pretty good 2-drops. Double Mask Maker, but we can also pick up our second Vengeful Tracker, which I think really hoses certain decks. Laid to Rest. Interesting. Well, here we've got some more interesting green coming around. Although, Cold Case Crackers. Let's look at that. So if we take a Cold Case Cracker, I think we've still got a nice kind of aggressive thing going. Yep, we're taking it, I guess. Whoops. And then we take a Surveillance Monitor. Actually, Concealed Weapon, I think, is pretty fantastic. And the blue has been coming around. We also might wield the Thundering Falls, I think we would be okay with. But Concealed Weapon, since we're very much in red, and, I mean, 3 power is a fantastic amount of it. Put that on a Scapegoat, and hoo boy. Bubble Smuggler, I think, is quite good. But I'll take a Bullrack Clan Basher, I think. Works well with the Pyrotechnic Performer. We could take the Outfitter, but I think low to the ground is good. I don't think we're getting other value off of that, so we'll take the Automaton. We have, like, no removal. Cornered Crook, okay. Officious Interrogation. Possibly splashable. But I think Felonious Rage is going to do more for us. Red-handed. Okay, we can take the Dramatic Accusation. That's kind of removal. Mask Maker, I don't think is what we're looking to do. Airtight Alibi, I think is fine, but we aren't playing. And sure, second Braggart. is awkward. Ooh, Kellen. We would love a Kellen. But I think it's orangutan. So we can sack the automaton. Don't think we're ever sacking the concealed weapon. So we would love some like Thopter makers or the like. But I think we take the orangutan. We get to. We've got a lot of good artifact hate. Oh! Howdy, Clara. Sorry, I forgot to get the chat back up, so give me one moment. Quite tired. I bought in with gems because we went 7-1 yesterday, so we're actually kind of back on top of it. This draft has gone very awkwardly. I think it's the third Vengeful Tracker. So I think our game plan with this deck is get matched up against blue-red clues. Okay, so the hothouse. We could play both fuss and bother. So I do think we take it. Oh, okay, there we go. Gadget Technician, love that. We could take a Reasonable Doubt. We might also just take a Thinking Cap, or actually Unauthorized Exit gives us some access to removal. Let's just, oh, or Suspicious Detonation. We don't have a lot of artifact sacrifice, but I do like killing stuff. No, it's probably the unauthorized exit. I know I've been quite tired the past few times anyway. Oh, Galvanize, yes. Okay, things are coming up, Millhouse. Been quite tired the past several days, but today particularly tired because I was up until 3 a.m. grinding up to around rank 800 in constructed. We'll take the. Oh wow, that's literally just 20 gems, but I don't think we're playing the third braggart. Behind the mask. We might play behind the mask. We are in desperate need of removal. Can't forget about that. Case of the Uneaten Feast. I don't think I'm actually running an Unreasonable Doubt, so sure. Slowly building into the black-white Boros killer deck. I guess Hotshot Investigators. And we saw some good white, it just dried up. I don't think we run the Analyst, but... sure, Crocodile. Well, we're in a position where we're making 2 cuts. We didn't get a lot of the things that make you want to go into blue-red, but... I do like the triple Vengeful Tracker. Expose the culprit. And if you're still there, Cholera, you will be very happy to see what our first pick was. Because we got your little lightning axe boy. Got the pyrotechnic performer. Ooh, there we go, I can read. It's him! He's here! The Viashino assassin! Fantastic. Okay. So, what are our cuts? So, Chase is on, I think, is a very good combat trick. Dramatic Accusation is kind of. I think we cut Demand Answers for sure. But I think we probably cut Behind the Mask. Which is a little sad. We could have had 20 free gems, but... Because, yeah, so we can play that on 3, that on 3. Okay, yeah, we don't have a whole lot of disguise to go with the performer, but it's still certainly not bad. I think you can run it just fine as itself. The double braggart, I think, is awkward, but what can you do? Yeah, I think I like cutting behind the mask. Okay. I think this is it. Let's see how this one runs. I'm not amazingly optimistic. But let's find out whether or not it's good. Is it? Put up crash. Rise 021. Ooh, okay. Well, we've got a bunch of good 2-drops. And we have the best 1-drop of all time. Or at least of the set. I don't think we need to give this menace. Nope. We would love a land. Ideally a blue source, I think. That still works. Ba-ba. And ooh, this is tough. I do think the reach value of the performer is going to be useful. So I think we're going to face down it. No. Reach Diamond and Limited before the monthly season is over? You mean before noon? I think probably not in Limited, but because I think that would actually be a second draft to boot, which I think is probably a little out of reach. Okay. Still stuck in Platinum and Constructed. I don't know if you were here for the start. Part of why I'm tired is because I got all the way up to number 816 in Constructed, and it's still at like 840 this morning, so I think I'll be able to show off some fun alchemy stuff. Even though I don't really play alchemy. So, attacks here. We've got the Felonious Rage, we can flip this up, and we can Vengeful Tracker all in this turn. I think we do just swing out. It feels kind of weird. We would like to get the Gadget Technician. I made it to Mythic, and not only that, I made it to Numbered Mythic. Yeah, I wasn't streaming it just because I was kind of jamming it as a, just jamming out to music. And just kind of getting hyper-focused on it. So Zotnum for 3. Yeah, I guess we don't actually even Felonious Rage here. I think we just run out the Gadget Technician. Yep. All grown up and constructed. Sure, let's make our 2-2 have Menace. Menace. Oh, lots of Boros Convoke. Yeah, lots of luck. No. It's just because I've been significantly no-lifing it. The advantages of telling myself, it's for stream content. Yeah, not willing to play meta decks, that has a big... Lots of Boros Convoke helped. That's... I don't know, I'm very willing to play meta decks if I have fun with them, and Boros Convoke has made for some very interesting, sweaty, explosive games. So here, I think we absolutely smack in. No, I guess let's just attack with the Gadget Technician. Because if they double block, we flip it up and Felonious Rage and clear their board. And if not, we flip it up and still run out of Vengeful Tracker. Mono blue tempo spell slinger try. Oh, sort of the like Haughty Jin and all that dealio. The Haughty Jin. Where you're sort of doing all that self mill and then bring them back. That deck does look very fun. Just a bit too counter and face out to your liking. Ooh, okay, so the Falcon. Very nice, but we are still left with the 2/2. Yes, the Azorius deck is also an option. Yeah, I've seen the Azorius one be quite nice because you get to recur your Haughty Jin, and if you can get the Monastery Mentors, so that you're just pumping out a very wide board, so you've got kind of a two-pronged threat. I think I've found those to be a lot scarier than the like mono blue Tolarian Terror type deals. Yeah. Yep, I think that is very much where it's at. Ugh. We would love another land, but we will crundle on in. We really need that land. Okay. Still kind of fine with that aggressive trading off, and good luck if they want to sacrifice a clue. Okay. You get urges to build a stacks deck? I feel that powerfully. Putting Curses of Silence and such? Understandable. Ugh. So Concealed Weapon... No, we can't... We could play and equip next turn, but I think that's super vulnerable. I think we really just need the land. As land, we get to Lightning Strike something. Okay, pumping it up to eat a Vengeful Tracker, but they go to 1? It's risky, Fries 21. There we go. Oh, okay. So, technically, Cholera, if we go 7-0, yes, I will make it to Diamond in Constructed. Or, Diamond in Limited. But, yes, just for posterity. Oh, we've actually gone up 3 ranks since I checked this morning. So, yep, number 841 in Mythic. Constructed. I did like your suggestion, though, a while back, since I was doing a decent job of calling what the opponent had. I think at some point, just run a deck that's like mono Curse of Silence and other such things where you're essentially calling what they're doing. Alright, we've got 2-drop into our choice of 3-drops. Ooh, Concealed Weapon. I like. Unfortunately, does not do well with Pyrotechnic Performer. We will keep the land. Best of 1 and best of 3 ranked ladder. I can see that. But I think there's different folks, different preferences with it. So Vengeful Tracker. I think we do just see if they want to trade Automaton for it. Nope. Pretty odd when it comes to the coveted numero uno. I don't know if I've ever felt the urge to try and get to number 1. I could see, like, top 200, right? Get the, like, instant qualification, but... Okay. No blocks. I think we will probably run out the performer face up and then flip up this buddy boy and just kind of get him. Then next turn we can disguise out concealed weapon. I was doing best of 1 standard, so fairly high variance. And I think we... Oh, disguise is 3. Whoops. Well, I think that's still... Oh, you were asking rhetorically, gotcha. I still think we wanted to disguise it out, just feels awkward. Also, I did not even notice opponent is missing land drops. That all those go for the same number ones. Oh, gotcha. Who was number 1? Which of these many, many possibilities did it end up being? Yep, I think we just crundle on in. They probably trade. Okay, they trade there. So we could... No, I think it's better to... I think it's good to trade. Limited's only quick draft and premiere. True. Gives you a relatively decent idea of... Yeah, that's... I think more than best of 1 versus best of 3. I could see different... I could see there being one for, like, standard and alchemy versus the, like, timeless explorer and whatnot, but... I don't think we need to block here. Like, it's kind of a free roll, but... Like, if they've got the +3/+0 in first strike, I'd rather not run right into it. Then we get to bounce something. Then attack and, yep, with Menace. Okay. Ah, no, I missed the good game. Traditional proper magic is best of 3. Yes. Which, man, I kind of forget that, honestly, sometimes. It's been so long since I've done paper event and touched a sideboard, but I think if my rank holds and I am doing... It's only the arena zoomers that play best of 1. Look, man, look. I play best of 1 because of the sideboard, but I'm hoping I will probably try and put together a sideboard for some sort of alchemy deck for this upcoming month. Hopefully by then, we'll have hit set completion, so that I can crack open all of those lovely boosties. Melgs. Ooh. I don't think that's what we're looking for. Gorgeous Curve would love to play this hand if we had a mountain. Best of 3 red aggro is interesting because it's relatively easy to sideboard against. And that's, I think I probably will be running something like the Boros aggro in Alchemy. But I'm not sure how that is going to sit with best of 3. Unfortunately, I suspect the answer is poorly. Okay. Galvanize. Best of one alchemy. I do not know. I have not actually been to such a place. Yeah, I think I run out the weapon. I imagine they Provad Haunch, the consultant. Yep. Normally would be. However, I have a tutoring thing at noon, and so actually I'll have an hour. So yeah, I can probably make something work. This is probably a dog walker. High school math. I volunteered for a place that helps out with GED tutoring, and it's someone that I've worked with before that is finally feeling ready to take another crack at it. Yeah, okay, we'll try trading here. And they'll walk the dogs. But yeah, so it's I think oh, okay. I think we can manage a bit of games. Who knows? I have not tested your mathematic ability, so no clue. Oh, don't worry, I've forgotten most of calculus myself. No, this is dealing with, like, algebra and maybe a little trig, but... cosines and sines, yep. Oh, it was indeed a dog walker. They just, yeah, had the ability to save it. Pew! Infinitesimal numbers. Don't quite get that one. Infinitesimal numbers. Like dealing with derivatives, or... Okay, chase is on. Infinitely small numbers. I'm trying to think of the applications there. It feels bad, but I think we just run out the cornered crook as is. Like, we would love to chase us on, get the clue token, and sack it, but I think we're taking too much damage otherwise. Nope, and they exile it anyway. I do think we were very much on the back foot in this match. Dog with the haunch. No blocks for the moment, but... ugh. Okay, well, we've got a standalone weapon. No attacks. Probably try to chase us on, get the clue, crack the clue. See if we can magically dig into an ill-timed explosion that we didn't draft. Alright, I'll take a look in a moment. I think we'll block the morph creature. Disguise. Disguise creature. Just call all face-down things morph. I remember anything of this. Okay. They're currently happy with the trade. Oop. Well, hey! There we go. There's what the Felonious Rage is for. I mean, we're still, like, mighty dead here, but... at least that was fun. Oh... interesting. We can Crime Stopper Sprite and collect evidence. We do exactly 6. We tap down the dog walker. And we pass the turn? Oh, and they get the shock. Good game. They had it. Okay, so 2 and 1, not bad. Okay, yes, it is to do with derivatives. I was trying to. It made sense. Always boasted that I have a higher EQ than IQ. I actually don't know EQ. Emotional quotient, gotcha. Well, hey, as someone who's taken far too many psych classes talking about how bad IQ is. You don't have to have a particularly high IQ to still be a very competent person. Castle Boy 0. Yeah, it's good to be emotionally intelligent as well as know things. Okay, going first again. We've got 2-drop, 3-drop, possible other 3-drop. Surveil, probably looking for a land. Yeah, Galvanize is good, but we need to actually cast proactive spells, I think. Ooh, Pyrotechnic Performer. I think we actually probably will run that out first. I'm going to feel so sad when it gets countered. Projector Inspector. Okay. Do not draw the land. Awkward. So we can flip up, Zot them for 3, and trade probably. Or we can develop out something else that we probably don't get to flip up. I'm gonna attack with both. Oh, they don't take it? Keep thinking back at May. She might not have a high emotional quotient when it comes to it, but at least she's not afraid of social engagement. Very fair. Social competence. Overrated, honestly. Most people, I find, at least in my experience, I'm not particularly socially competent, and I find that just wearing that as a badge of honor, most people tend to bond with that on some level. So, go out, be brave. Make friends at people, not with. Alrighty, so now we've got a few more options. Still would have loved the mountain there, I think, but I feel like we're kinda okay cracking in with both. If they try and just eat the Sanitation Automaton, we get to Felonious Rage, so I imagine they probably don't block it. Or they do. We Felonious Rage. We get to eat that, or trade with that, leave a 2/2 behind. Have 1 to 2 ephemeral IRL friends. Hey! That's, I don't know. I think that having some, oh, Ezrim. No! Who gave you the right? Well, that just means you gotta keep on trying, right? Okay. Ezrim is a problem. I think we disguise out the concealed weapon. We pass the turn. And our hope is that we somehow get the mountain and get to start Bullrat clan bashing with the concealed weapon. I think is kind of our only hope. We can also potentially monkey with concealed weapon. I'm gonna go for lifelink and vigilance. Okay. Very swingy turn for him. Ooh, okay. Ugh. So, man. How do we try to deal with this most effectively? So, we can crack in and see if we get to trade the Bullrat Clan Basher, which I think has a lot of problems, especially if they've got a spell. We can... man, and we can't even be working towards equipping this up. Actually, oh! That's what we do. First, we attack with the Investigator. Because it's not... wait, it's not indestructible, right? It's hexproof. They didn't even go for lifelink? Oh no. They're gonna bring it back in some fashion, aren't they? If not, we get to do some very gross things. Remember when we were doing basic arithmetic in school? Always kept the biggest numbers in your head, or at least attempted to do so. Mental math is quite fun that way. Number get large. Always hated to use a paper sheet or fingers. That's, yeah. I think around, like, high school, I started actually seeing the value in writing stuff down, but I was definitely a do things in my head type person. I did also have a lot of fun once I finally learned how to do, binary counting. Fun to practice mental chess. No! It was going to be so beautiful! Wasn't good at it? Hey, totally fair. Probably better than I do. I am terrible at chess. Oh, that really hurts. So we are able to replay it, but then that's probably spending our entire turn getting it countered again. But it's also the type of thing... I think we do... yeah, I think we put it on top. And then we try and bounce something next turn, probably. Surveillance monitor, okay. No, okay. Probably counter this, but we try running out our 3-2 double strike trampler. Yeesh. Okay, tap it down. Detectives. Fancy. Not gonna lie, not looking great here. But we can... investigators. Bounce the Thopter. We make a clue which we can monkey away. Magnus Carlsen beating 3 separate opponents while having his eyes covered? Wow. Oh, and they got us. Nice. Wow, yeah, I cannot imagine being that good at chess. I do enjoy chess boxing, where you get a little... well, there goes the diamond... oh! No, technically, because we didn't drop back down in ranks, so... if we 5-0 this... no, chess boxing, where you're alternating between the two, so you're having to try and be pretty good at thinking about the chess match while you're also reeling from getting punched in the face, I find particularly fascinating. Folks who play poker with 20 plus tabs open. Oh, like online poker? Dang. Uh, kind of sketchy, but it lets us do things. But yeah, no, I have enough trouble. I'm having trouble, you know, playing Magic, a game I know very well, and talking to folks. I can't imagine double queuing or whatnot. It's mostly intuition, yeah, just sort of reflex and repetition of stuff. Ooh, yeah, we'll keep the monkey. Monkey might be able to get big. Attack. No block. Oh, banana. Yes. Oh. This is awkward, but I think we actually just smack for 5 so that we get the investigate, so that our monkey gets bigger. I don't love it, but otherwise we're just running out a 2/2 monkey that turn, and I don't think we win that game. Okay. 2-1 coming at ya. We're racing. Vroom vroom. Monkey. Monkey wants to understand. Monkey get clue. Ook ook. I mean, show me what you got. Okay. This is true. Well, Grundlin. Is there... I didn't even know there was a vehicle in this. Oh, the Volt Strider. That is fair. Do we force the trade of our automaton for their repeat offender? I do have the right colors. Yeah, I think the answer is yes. We draw one more land, we get to bother. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Skidios. Aha, but we will get to bother. So swing on in. Make a bunch of little teensy annoying 1/1s. Don't think we want the Vengeful Tracker, but the Investigators to bounce. This is close. Okay. Ho 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 ho. Bounce their coroner. And honestly, probably just attack in the air. Yeah, just attack in the air. Because I don't think we actually advance all that much by trading the cornered crook. But we do double block here. Another toxin analysis? No. Okay, that still only kill... Hold up. Oh, okay. 8 power. Yep, never mind. Okay. Give him for 2. We do need to draw something. Drain. No. So if we draw Dramatic Accusation, tap down their thing. And they take 2 from cracking the clue. Ah! Well, okay. We made it to 3. Oh boy. It's always fun when you're thinking through what you could have, and you have it. Delmore. Ooh. Also rough, but I think more likely for us to actually play a game of Magic. We get in with the goat. Goat. Man, I think we actually will just play out the concealed weapon. Then next turn, if we don't draw anything else, at least we've got a 4-1 menacing goat. I wouldn't want to fight a goat with a sword. Do we... So Crime Stopper Sprite... Yeah, we do still do that. Zodiac Goat. That's, from Portal and gives, it has Mountain Walk, right? Yeah, okay. Wasn't that like a whole cycle of the Zodiac animals? Oh. Oh no, are we going to get niv'd? This looks like a niv deck. Well, we can Cold Case Cracker. Zippity zoop on in with my 2/2. Run out the Cold Case Cracker. Who can carry a weapon to fight Niv. Like, it's gotta be, right? I'm getting flashbacks. Okay, they don't have white this turn. So, maybe it's not? Yep, free attack. We draw a land, we get to concealed weapon, and we can fuss. Eavesdropper. Okay, we can live with that. His tense. Okay. Ooh, Felonious Rage. So I think what we're going to do here is actually just attack with all fuss and then probably Felonious Rage something. The goat will become furious. A very fussy goat shall become furious, I suppose. Yep, I like that ordering. We leave up the red. Thank you for not screwing us, Auto-Tapper. Build their 4/4. We swing in the air, and we're left with a 2/2. And we've got Concealed Weapon for lethal in the air next turn, barring anything too terrible happening. Well, I guess they can tap down whichever thing we equip up. No blocks. This might be very scary. Okay, Crocodile. Pyrotechnic Performer is going to not quite be able to get there. So if they're going to tap down... Yes, no, that's... I was very excited about that bit of the draft for that exact reason. So I'm not going to equip here because they're going to tap down whatever we equip. They do not, so we just win. Right? Because now we Pyrotechnic Performer, leave up a red. Zot them for 3. Oh. Okay! Fantastic. Yes. Pyrotechnic Performer snaking that win out from under him. He is the MVP. Okay. Up to 4 wins. This deck feels very janky, but it's doing work. And Pyrotechnic Performer has been a big part of that. I feel like I shouldn't get this much adrenaline from playing Magic, but... Diamante, tengo ustedes. Hopefully. Hopefully I will get Diamante. Well, we don't actually have a 3-drop here, but we do have a 2-drop that surveils, and a number of things that can be played on 2 or 3. Oh no. No, it's Boros Convoke in limited. We're getting got by what we've been doing to others. Oh no. And they curved out. I think there goes the Diamond Dream. Yeah, we've got 4 lands. We really need to be doing something next turn. Oh, they even have the Vengeful Trackers? No, not gonna trade with their 1/2. Oh. Well, we did draw the other lands. Goodness. Although they are stuck on 2, so also very similar to Boros Convoke normally. I will say, it surprised me at Mythic Constructed. Games felt a lot jankier. Okay, there's their 3rd land. Okay, this... Double Inspector? Soy triste estás sin ello. Soy muy triste, sí. Pero... Oh, I don't have the full vocabulary to say, but maybe we can call it a comeback. Oh, the Helix. Well, we can monkey. Well, actually, we can Benthic Criminologists, but or just said Cine as that's without Latin. I know that sin is sin or sin is the in Spanish for no, so like un taza de café sin azúcar, por favor. We're going to throw the clue at the Phantom since flying is scary. They might suit up the detective here, but if they kind of spend their turn doing that, I think we're okay. Like, ooh. Yeah, I do think we make that trade. Maybe the Benthic Criminologists was better first, but... Here we go. Can we stabilize? Stabile. I've not seen Esperanto written, no. Well, I think I kind of have to block. They're going to do the +2/+2 spell. No, they're going to shock it. Okay. I think we braggart here. Because we don't really actually want to bounce either of these things. Okay, Phantom, I think we are fine. Investigator. Vi está comunicando al Esperanto. Okay. Yeah, I could not tell you a thing about that. Or Vi está comunicando al Esperanto. It's risky, but I kind of want to attack here. I'm going to attack. I'm not going to suspect it. Oh, it only investigates if it's ours. Did not process that. Yikes. Ah, okay. So making it a bit more clear. I think we try blocking the inside source. This might have been a huge mistake. Oh, do they triple pump? No. Okay. Lightning Helix? Okay. Okay. I figured since I figured they probably didn't have the combat trick. But figured incorrectly. Because we leave it back on blocks and then we probably do eventually stabilize. I just wanted to try and get some pressure going, but that was probably very unnecessary. So C is not always a K? So I know that the C with the diacritic, I guess that's not the same as acai. Because that's got the like little bottom squiggle. But hey, 4 wins. Feel pretty darn good about that, even though we didn't make it to Diamond. So, Suvi fartes? Excuse me. Excusez-moi. But, I think... Wow. Guess there's a lot of people playing and tanking the rank right now. Interesting. But, I think, since I'm kind of tired, I'm gonna call that for streaming magic for today. Sit on my rank, feel pretty decent about that draft. And when I hop off, I'll hop in Discord if you would like to. The su is the particle to note a question. Okay. But when I hop off, if you would like to hop in Discord, I can run a couple of matches with you. But that's going to do it for me for today for Streaming Magic. I will be back at 2 p.m. for some more Undertale. We are continuing with, apparently, again, a pacifist route, because I did not realize that getting real murdery and stabby with it locks out some future options. So, let us see. But, for now, thank you for tuning in. I always appreciate it, and have a fantastic rest of your day if I do not see y'all later. Bye!